Hello my loves, and very welcome to your very new ASMR Reiki point of view session. Today's session is going to be a very important session. We'll be talking and working on the inner child. And before we get started, I want to let you know there won't be any tapping or any loud sounds, so you can listen to this before bed or while falling asleep. But for the biggest healing, it is best that you do this while being awake. So if you're listening to this before falling asleep, maybe return back to it in the morning or whenever you can. So I have a little bit prepared at first that I want to talk about. I have some quotes that I want to share, and then we'll get into the Reiki healing and the visualization. But just because it is such an important topic, it's something that we're all dealing with and healing, I just wanted to share some quotes that really spoke to me and that hopefully will speak to you too. The first one is, "We're all born so beautiful. The greatest tragedy is being convinced that we are not." And I think that kind of lies at the root of our pain as children, and the pain that our inner child still carries with us. A feeling that we fundamentally had to change as a person because who we are on the inside wasn't good enough. So healing the inner child has a lot to do with actually unlearning and releasing the limiting beliefs that have been placed on us as children. And then the second quote that I feel like fits in so perfectly and I really wanted to share. One of the greatest prisons people live in is a fear of what other people think. And again, this ties in with the inner child. Obviously, as children, we were dependent on our caretakers, our caregivers, such as our parents, and we needed their approval to feel safe in the world and to feel like we could survive as humans. So it's very normal for us to care about the opinions of others. But now that we're adults and we are self-sufficient, hopefully, it really gives us an opportunity to heal that part of ourselves and detach a little bit more from the opinions of others and really come to a place where we can fully accept and celebrate who we are deep down. So hopefully this healing session will help you on your way with that and will be a tool that you can reach out for whenever you need it. So let's get started with the healing. So for today's session, as a form of energetic cleanse, I'll be using some palo santo, which is traditionally used by the indigenous people of the Americas. If you have some palo santo at home, you can use it, but if you don't have any, I would refrain you from buying palo santo at this time because it is being over harvested. So just be mindful of that. Maybe buy some incense or burn some herbs that you have in your garden that are safe to burn. But I wanted to pull out the palo santo for this session because I feel like it's a very important session for all of us. It's a very important thing for us to heal our inner child and come back to a place where we are fully connected to that part of us and that part of us feels safe. So I'm pulling out the big guns for that reason. So as always, feel free to light your own incense while I cleanse yours here from a distance. I'm just going to use this big seagull feather that I found when I was living in England and just help the palo santo distribute over your whole aura. I call upon the palo santo to help create a sphere of protection around us as we dive deeper into our own subconscious and meet our inner child. Let the space around us be safe and held so that we can, for a moment, go deep and heal that part of ourselves. And while I smudge your aura, just take a moment to connect in with your body in the present moment. See if you can use your breath to settle your body, breathing all the way down into your tippy toes, breathing into every cell of your being with ease. So don't force it, just gently breathing in and out as deeply as feels good to you. And then see if you can breathe in slow motion, slowing down the breath to help signal to your brain and to your nervous system that it is safe and that it can relax. Continuing to breathe deeply. And just feel what a gift it is to be able to breathe, to have plenty of oxygen around you, and how truly delicious it feels to breathe. And then while you continue to breathe deeply, we're going to get started with the visualization. And I'll be using my rattle as a hypnotic tool to help your analytical mind rest and fall to the background. What I want you to do is to imagine that you're sitting at the edge of your third eye, in the middle of your forehead, sitting in your own third eye, looking out at the world around you. And then connect in with the space behind your third eye, the dimension behind it. Allow yourself to fall back with full trust into the dimensional space behind your third eye, falling back, falling downwards and downwards, deeper down into your own psyche, deeper down into yourself. Until you reach the very bottom, the basement, your subconscious. And take a moment to notice what your basement looks like, your subconscious. What can you see? What is there? Feel free to walk around, explore. There's nothing to be afraid of. This is you. Just exploring yourself, exploring your own deep waters. And as you're exploring, you stumble upon the child, your inner child. Observe what they look like. What are they wearing? How old are they? These are all clues to how you relate to your own inner child. Can you sense what the inner child is feeling right now? And then I want you to call the inner child closer to you. If they're a bit further away, help them feel safe if they feel unsafe. Maybe give them a big old hug. A warm welcome. Take them into your arms, hold them close. And now take another look at your inner child. This time not focusing on what they're wearing or how old they are, but notice their aura, the energetic space around their body. Notice what this energy around them feels like. Notice if you can notice anything about it. And then with your inner child still in your arms, we are going to be plucking out from their aura any hurtful words, any hurtful energy, anything that has been programmed into its aura that is not serving your inner child, that is not true to your inner child, anything that doesn't help in them thriving and being happy. And you're going to help me with this. I want you to imagine just plucking out any of the bits of energies in their aura that doesn't seem to sit just right. Plucking out. Plucking out. Maybe the words of people. Maybe the chaotic energy. Just gently plucking out one by one. Anything from their aura that doesn't belong. Anything that is there that hurts them. That is keeping them from fully accepting and loving who they are, who they truly are deep inside. Keep plucking away and tending to your own inner child. healing as well. And that you are here now to take care of it, to parent it. And if there is anything that triggered your inner child today, any conversations, any interactions, see what part of the inner child's aura correlates to that feeling that you're feeling. See the original source wound. And see your connectedness with the inner child. How you share an aura together. So really, as you're tending to your inner child's aura, you're tending to your own. Continue to remove lovingly, with gentleness and care, removing the thorns, the pains. You are beautiful, my child. You are worthy. You're worthy of love. And you are talented. And you are here with a purpose. We need you here on this earth with us. We need you. And as you continue grooming the aura of your inner child by plucking out any energies that don't belong, you can see your ancestors forming a circle around you too. And your ancestors are here to help you in support, in energetic support, because they know that this work is sacred and important. And it is through this work of inner child healing that we are healing the world, and that we are healing ancestral patterns. So if there's ever a moment where you feel weak or like you can't do it, know that your ancestors are there encouraging you, supporting you. Because this work is important, and you are important. And they're all rooting for you. Good. If you feel like you've done all the plucking that you want today, maybe just stay with your inner child for a little while, hug with them. If there's any words of encouragement that they need at this time, you can give that to them. Give them the love, the affection, and the encouragement that they long for. You can give that to yourself now. That's the beauty of being a grown-up. We're no longer stuck, we're no longer trapped. physically free now. The only thing left to do is to free your mind. And then slowly, when you're ready, let go of the inner child. Maybe give them one last hug. Let them know that you will always be there for them. And that they are a part of you, so they'll never be alone. Let them know that you'll always listen to them and care for them. And take them into consideration when making decisions. And then when you're ready, let go. Allow them to walk away. And maybe the inner child is skipping and dancing now, feeling loved and fulfilled by your own love. And as you see them walking away into the distance of your subconscious, you turn around and behind you there's an elevator. The elevator that will bring you back to the present world. So just step into the elevator. It's a very cushy, cozy elevator. And then press on the ground level button. The doors close gently. And you can hear the mechanical, electrical whirring, the gentle buzzing sound as you're being carried upwards to this dimension again, the dimension of the present. Just a few more levels now until you've reached ground level. And as you're being transported upwards, you can feel yourself becoming lighter again. You start to reconnect with your own body. Maybe you can feel your toes and your fingertips, breathing towards them. Almost there at ground level. And then take a deep breath in. You're back. The elevator is gone. You're back in your body. You've made it back to the here and now, to the conscious mind. Take some time to be with your body, to notice what you feel. Notice any emotions, any sensations. I'm just combing your aura with these selenite wands as an extra layer of protection. But you can just relax. Take in the healing that you've just done and know that you can always return back to your subconscious mind to meet your inner child when it needs some extra love and comfort. You don't really need me for that. It's all you. Alright. Continuing to breathe deeply, coming fully back to the present moment. I hope you're feeling really well, my loves. know that you can always return back to this video if you feel like you need it. Feel free to comment below as well in the comment section if you feel like sharing anything. And of course, if anything really overwhelming came up for you, know that you can always reach out to a therapist. You can find some professional help, people that are qualified to help you with these sort of things. There is no shame in asking for help. That's why we're here, to help each other. Okay? Okay, I'll see you guys very soon on Sunday for another